You weren't mature. You were traumatized, and the world clapped for it. You were 7, maybe 8, staring into the eyes of a parent who was falling apart. Addiction, rage, depression, or the kind of silence that makes a house feel haunted. And in that moment, something ancient switched on inside you. If I don't hold this together, no one will. That's when the child disappeared. Not physically, psychologically. And today, we're going to talk about what that did to your brain, your nervous system, your relationships, and why you still feel like you're surviving even when life looks fine. But first, you need to understand what really happened. This is Mind Sparks, where we expose the psychology behind the masks you wear, the trauma you normalize, and the parts of yourself you were taught to hide. If you're ready to understand your mind at a level most people never will, let's go deeper. Children are not designed to regulate adults, but some of you had no choice. You became the peacekeeper, the emotional support system, the responsible one. The strong child psychology calls this parentification. It's when a child becomes the caregiver instead of the cared for. And here is what most people don't understand. This doesn't just affect personality, it rewires the nervous system. When chaos is constant, the brain adapts through hypervigilance. You learn to scan tones, micro-expressions, footsteps, door slams. You become emotionally psychic not because you re-gifted but because your safety depended on it. And that adaptation followed you into adulthood. Let me describe you. You struggle to relax. You overthink small shifts in people's moods. You feel responsible for fixing tension. You apologize too quickly. You rarely ask for help. You might even be praised for your independence. But independence isn't always strength. Sometimes it's a trauma response. You don't like needing people, because needing once felt dangerous. Love feels conditional. Rest feels lazy. Joy feels unfamiliar. And here's the most dangerous part. You think, this is just your personality. It's not, it's survival mode. And in a minute, I'm going to explain why calm environments actually make you anxious, even when nothing is wrong. But first, we need to talk about attachment. Children will do anything for attachment, even abandon themselves. This choice is not conscious, it's biological. If authenticity threatens belonging, the child sacrifices authenticity. You learned, my needs are too much, my emotions are inconvenient, my job is to stabilize others. So you became agreeable, useful, low maintenance, but deep down, there's a child still asking, why didn't anyone protect me? And that unanswered question becomes anxiety in relationships, fear of abandonment, over-functioning in partnerships, resentment. You don't understand, you're not clingy, you're not cold, you're protective. Here's the paradox, when your nervous system was built in chaos, peace feels unsafe, stillness feels suspicious, healthy love feels boring. Calm feels like something bad is about to happen, because your body is calibrated to stress. Dysfunction feels familiar, so you unconsciously recreate dynamics where you overgive, you overperform, you overachieve, because exhaustion feels normal, and without realizing it, you are still trying to earn the safety you never received. That child didn't disappear, they adapted, but they're still in there. Every time you flinch at compliments, feel guilty for resting, apologize for crying, struggle to say no, that is not weakness, that's unfinished grief. Healing doesn't start with fixing, it starts with witnessing. Ask yourself, what did I need that I never got? Was it protection, reassurance, permission to play, someone to say it wasn't your fault? Now comes the part no one can do for you. You must become the adult you needed. You must say, you didn't deserve that. You were just a child. You get to rest now. This is shadow work, not fake positivity, not pretending you're healed, but turning toward the abandoned parts of yourself and saying, I see you, I hear you, and I'm not leaving. It will feel like grief, because you'll mourn the childhood you never had. But grief is not regression, it's integration. You're not breaking down, you're thawing. If this resonated, it's not random. It means a part of you recognized itself. And here's what I want you to understand. Your maturity was never the problem. The problem was that you had no choice, but now you do. You can choose boundaries, you can choose softness, you can choose to stop managing everyone else's emotions. You never had a childhood, but you still have a future. And this time, you don't have to survive it, you get to live it. This is Mind Sparks, where we don't just talk about psychology, we expose it. If you're ready to heal deeper, think sharper, and understand yourself beyond surface level advice, subscribe, because the next video might explain the pattern you've been stuck in your entire life. Until then, stay aware, stay conscious, and keep sparking your mind.